Hi, I'm just walking you through how to use Mastery Manager and Exam View so that kids can take tests or quizzes on their iPad. So you start by going to the Mastery Manager app, open it up, it'll ask you to log in, and now we'll go up to Assessments, and if you're creating an assessment, you can do that. Otherwise, you can pick any of these assessments and have the same success having the kids take it online. We'll do Create Assessment. And then this all has to be filled out. So you want to make sure for assessment name you follow the conventions that your department chair asked for. So for this, we'll just go CUA Unit 4. SS for Social Studies. You put in the number of multiple choice questions you'll have. Let's say 20. No performance events, so that'll be 0. You pick the course that you want it in, so we'll go second semester, and the building, Eisenhower, grade 9, subject, we'll go social studies, department, same thing, social studies. Group would be the teachers, so that'll be social studies teachers. Term, semester 2. Grading scale is going to be 218. Locked, what you'll do there, I'll just hit the little question mark. You can lock it or unlock it depending on how you want to do it. If it's just for you or if it's for the department, it's really up to you. I leave it unlocked, and then status is going to be whether it's available or whether it's going to be part of the test bank. For this one, we're just going to put available because I'm creating it as a PDF. And then I'm going to leave plain paper form checked. And if you want the kids to use their iPad to scan it themselves for a grade, you would check this box. I don't. I just have it as the kid submits the test, it'll be graded. That's the way I choose to do it. You can do it any way you want. And then I'll just hit save. And that assessment has been created. That would be for anything online or not. So now we'll go up here to online. This is why and how they're going to use Exam View. And you would click, well, first you'd make your preferences down here for options. If you want to use, have the students log in with exam login, that's what you would want on their iPad. If they can flag questions and go back, eliminate incorrect responses, that would allow them to tag the answers that aren't correct. It's up to you. And if you want to show the score when the students have finished, I check that one off. And then I go down here, and this is where you have to upload your PDF, because what's going to happen is on half of the iPod screen it's going to show the test in PDF form, and on the other half it's going to have what looks like a Scantron sheet, and they just fill in the bubbles. So I would choose File, and I'm going to upload a test that's already created on the desktop, and now that's in there. I usually don't play around too much with permissions. These are by default checked, and I leave those the way they are. And once I've got it set up the way I want, I just click Activate to see code, and I'm going to click Save down here. And once I've done that, this is the code that the kids are going to put in right here, this 8VXZXD5. Kids are going to put that in when they go to exam login on their iPad. So they have to have that app downloaded from self-service. As soon as they open that up, it'll ask them for the code. They simply type in this code, and then on half of their screen is going to be the test. On the other half is going to be their answer sheet. They can go through it up and down, and they click Submit when they're done. I've done it throughout the year. I haven't had any problems with it in terms of Wi-Fi dropping kids or kids cheating. They can't, because it's a secured it's in a secured site, so they can't go to Google and Google Answers or do anything like that. If you chose to, you could simply use Apple Classroom and view their screens if you were uncomfortable and you wanted to make sure, but I haven't had any issues with it. If you have any questions, you can just come and see me. Sorry I missed today.